Get on. Kitty. Trying to keep up with you. Baby cat. Silly boy, baby. Hey? Who's your friend, Bono? Go and get him. Hi guys, it's Kero here from Camp Zero, Eastern Australia. Just a little quick unboxing today. I unboxed this because it came to me in the mail. I've been excited all week because I wanted it to arrive. What it is a tape measure, alright, and it's that. Now, as far as the unboxing goes, there it is, it just happened. Today I want to explain to you why I've got 4 tape measures and what I use them for. We didn't get metric until 1974, which when it was introduced to me at school, and I didn't like it very much because even as an 11-year-old I was very well versed in feet and inches and lots of travelling. It was all about miles and yards and all that sort of thing, as well as in the kitchen. I loved helping Mum out, and all our units of measure, fluid measure and dry measure were all imperial, so I grew up with that. My whole working life in the industry and so forth, I've always used metric. Okay, no need for anything else in Australia. Just metric. Everything's in millimeters. So I've got those. Sit down. I've purchased recently 2 tape measures that have got a mixture of imperial and metric on them, on the same tape measure. And the reason for that, I'll get straight into it, is that I bought this property here, and both buildings on the property, I'm in the workshop at the moment, which is an old dance hall, was moved onto here. This room was built about 1900, or between 1900 and 1914, so it's quite an old building. Obviously the whole place was built in feet and inches, so hence I needed something that I could use and appreciate the way this place was built. Feet and inches, not millimeters. And when I'm doing any repairs or renovation or restoration or anything like that, I'm finding more and more that I have to cut stuff in feet and inches, not in millimeters. I can cut in millimeters, but some of the measurements are so square, you might as well use that. This little one here has got both on it, feet and inches, and this one I keep in my office, okay, because whenever I'm online and come across feet and inches, I'm talking to people in America, for example, which is one of the last bastions of the imperial system. I don't think anywhere else in the world uses them. Uses it. Feet and inches, so quick little handy reference. I can whip this out, have a look, figure out what is what. 15 inches, okay, that would be 350 mil roughly, a bit more, and you know, that I have that. It's flimsy. If I tread on it, I'll break it. It costs $2, okay, from the discount bin in the hardware store. I've had it for 5 years, works great, never been a problem. Look after it, sits on my desk. Now I wanted another one with metric and imperial on it for the work I'm doing around this property. I want something tougher, sturdier, that I can take out, and also big, long, that I can spread it right out and still be able to think in feet and inches, because I am thinking in imperial when I'm working on the building here. It's just the way it was built, it's the way it has to be maintained, it's the way it is. So This is quite good. It's a Stanley lever lock, $22 on eBay. Goes well. It's always locked. Okay, so you pull it out, it always locks, and to release it, you just got this lever at the bottom, at the back, and you can bring him back in. They say you should never let it snap back into, like I'm just about to do. You're not supposed to do that because it damages the end bit here. It also puts tension, or puts a shock through the coils inside, and you can actually break the retaining clip inside by doing that. So this is good because you can get it almost all the way in, let it go, and then just bring it in gently. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I reckon. You can do the same with this. This is my Stanley Fatmax, only millimeters, 8 meter tape, professional grade. It's just how you use them. I always lock it with my finger, okay, and I can bring it back in gently, okay. I've never cut myself, ever. I've never cut myself using this action, and I've never snapped my finger when it comes right back in. If I've been stupid and doing that, but you learn not to. So it's however you want to use them, and of course they've got the clip, the lock mechanism there, and you can actually guide them back in with that. So it's not, you can just loosen it a little bit and it'll come back in gently. The other thing, alright, is the Stanley Fatmax. Oh, well, I'll just explain the last tape measure. Is another 8 meter Stanley tape measure. This one I've actually used it a hell of a lot. It's good. And this one sits on the computer repair workstation, which is also on the internet, so sometimes I miss having a feet and inches, but anyhow. And this is in the kitchen as well, so it's just there, okay. I think I'm going to become a collector of tape measures. I think I'm going to get a lot more before I'm through. It's like guitar players with guitar. How many is not enough? Any number is not enough. Get another one. Alright, so another feature about the ProGrade tape measures is that the amount of distance that you can feed them out before they crack, and what I mean by crack is when the tape cracks and collapses while you've got it held out. Now if you're measuring along a wall, for example, you want to be able to feed this out a fair way, clip him on. You do it all the time, and this one's supposed to go to 4 meters. I think I've had it out to about 4.5, but I was really still and not shaking and being very careful. But yeah, the distance you can feed them out before they are compromised in that fashion, 4 meters roughly. This one, not so much. I think I've got about 4. I don't even know, to be honest, what I've got out of this one. I won't say. I don't know what I can get out of this. I can try. Just feed him out. I can see it's already starting to bend. And it cracks at 8 foot, which is 24. It's 2.5 meters roughly I got just then. So not professional. That's professional, okay? That's job site, that's your work site tape measure, okay? This is a home handyman, okay? Doesn't mean it's not good. Doesn't mean it does everything. Now, the only thing about this is that when I feed the tape out, and this one's the same, when I feed the tape out, I want the millimeters to be on the top edge here, okay, because I don't measure along the bottom very often. But what I'm finding, and I found it out with this one, that's how I know, you have to put, if you're working in millimeters, you have to put the tape on top of your project, and that's not always convenient. So besides, it just does your head in having to try and do a job with millimeters and feet and inches, and it's just a distraction, and it does, you know, if you don't need one denomination, then it's pointless having it there. So maybe the next tape measure in my collection will be one with only feet and inches on it. Now that'll be interesting, see if I can find one of those in Australia. Oh man, I'm waffling. Baby kitten, cat puss. What kitty? That just happened. So I think that wraps it up for my tape measures. I hope everybody got something out of this. It's just one of those things, I love them, and I guess at the end of the day, if I want to stick to metric, I could use all of these tape measures anywhere on the property. It's just that when it comes to maintenance and restoring these buildings, I just find myself thinking in feet and inches. So I wanted to get a good one. $22, $2 from the discount bin, $22, $28 from a hardware store. They're about $16 on eBay, and $50, you know, it's what you pay. So guys, that's it, that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed my little spiel on tape measures. It was all about the unboxing. There's nothing to do with any of the other shit. I hope you got something out of it though, and I'll see you next time here at Camp Zero. My name is Kero, we're in Eastern Australia, and look forward to your company in these videos, and thanks for watching. Bye.